Good morning, you two. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday's lesson for maths, also known as Flashback Friday. This is because we'll be recapping all our prior learning and key skills to practice the skills that we've already developed. All you will need for today's lesson is your exercise book for your home learning and a pencil, so if you need to pause the video at all to collect any of those things, you can do so now. Okay, so what we're going to do is to look through the questions together and have a practice at picking out the key information and what the question is asking us to do. So for the first one, it is, what is 8 divided by 2? Now I'm just going to circle that symbol there because I know that means divide. Let's do our action for divide. Can you do that too? Ready? Divide. Brilliant. And we know that divide means share into equal groups. So I need 8 shared into equal groups of 2. Now I can do this by counting in twos all the way up to 8. Are you ready to count in twos? Fabulous. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many twos did it take to get to 8? 4. Brilliant. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on to question 2. Sam has 10 pairs of socks. How many socks altogether? Now this is quite a wordy question, so what I'm going to do is to underline all the important words which help us piece together our number sentence. See if you can pause the video now and underline all the important keywords. Brilliant! Let's see if we've got the same words together. So Sam isn't important. It doesn't matter whose socks they are. They could be my socks, your socks, or Mr. Palin's socks, as long as we've got socks. Now what is important is he has got 10 pairs, so I know I've got 10 lots of socks. So 10 lots of, 10 groups of, 10 pairs of socks. Now another key word is pairs, because I know that socks always come in pairs. And how many is it? How many is in a pair? That's right, there are 2 socks in a pair. So if he's got 10 lots of socks, and we do lots of is the same as multiply, and how many socks are in a pair? There are 2. So the question it's asking me to work out is 10 times 2 because it wants to know how many socks all together. See if you can pause the video now and work out 10 times 2, easy peasy. Excellent. So 10 times 2 or 2 times 10, doesn't matter which way I can do it. I can do 2 times 10 because it's even quicker, and I can count in tens, 10, 20, or you could have counted in 10 times 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Brilliant. So our answer is 20. Fantastic. Okay, number 3, use less than, more than, or equal to compare. Now our key word there is to compare, because we know that compare means which is the biggest, smallest, or are they the same. Now the first thing I need to do is to work out 5 times 4 and 5 times 5. Now remember, when we work these out, we never hold the number in our heads. So when you've worked them out, remember to write that number down so that you don't forget. Pause the video now and see if you can work out 5 times 4, then work out 5 times 5, write down the answer, and then see if you need more than, less than, or equal. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a check through together. So 5 times 4, I'm not very good at my 4 times table. You might be. So I'm going to swap it round and do 4 times 5 because I'm really confident with my 5 times table. So I need 4 lots of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or if you've done 5 lots of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So I know that 5 times 4 is 20. So I've written that down above it, which will really help me. Did you do that too? Brilliant. Okay, now I can work out 5 times 5. So 5 lots of 5 because I can't swap it round any other way because it will still be 5 times 5. Ready to count in 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I can write that down too. Fantastic. Now it's really easy to see which way my inequality symbol needs to go. Pause the video now and see if you can add your inequality symbol in your number sentence. Excellent. So I know straight away that the biggest number is 25. So my inequality symbol should be facing 25. So I'm going to draw it this way. Fantastic, because it shows that 25 is more than 20, or 20 is less than 25. Fantastic, well done you two. Okay, the last one. We're going to use our mental maths for this one. We have got 42 add 10. Now remember, when I'm adding tens, it means my ones is not going to change because I'm not adding any more ones. So I can do this in my head. Remember, we do 42, 52. Fantastic. So I don't even need to write any calculation. Well done, you two. Pause the video now. Check your... Brilliant. Now that we've checked our answers, we can move on to our next flashback 4. So the first question says, divide 12 by 2. Now our key word there is divide. See if you can write 12 divided by 2 using our key symbol in a number sentence. Pause the video now and have a go. Brilliant. So we should have just done 12. Divide by, using our divide by symbol, 2. So I need to see how many 2's are in the number 12. You can do this by counting 2's all the way up to number 12. Pause the video now and have a go. Fantastic. Did you get the right answer? I'm sure you did. Let's count together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Fabulous. The answer was 6. Excellent. Okay, question number 2. This is quite a wordy word problem, so let's see if we can find the important keywords. One triangle has 3 sides. How many sides do 5 triangles have? I'm going to take a minute to pause so I can fully understand that question. See if you can pause the video and find all the important words to help us write our number sentence. Pause the video now. Brilliant. Okay, so I know that one triangle has 3 sides. I need to know how many sides 5 triangles have. So I know one lot has 3. How many do 5 lots have? So my number sentence is 5 lots of 3. So 5 times 3. Pause the video now because you can work that sentence out. Easy peasy. Brilliant. So you could have done 5 times 3 or 3 times 5, whichever way you prefer, because we know it's the same both ways. So 5 times 3, counting in 3's, 5 times 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Brilliant. So the answer was 15 sides. Fantastic. Okay, question number 3, similar to the one that was on our last slide. So I need to use less than, more than, or equal to compare. So remember, we need to work out 3 times 2, 2 times 3, write our answers down so we can choose the right inequality symbol. So pause the video now, write the answer to the times tables, and then see if you can find the correct inequality symbol to use. Okay, so 3 times 2, I need 3 lots of 2, 2, 4, 6. So you should have written your answer either on top or below. Doesn't matter as long as we don't hold that answer in our head. So 3 times 2 equals 6. Actually, I don't need to work out 2 times 3 because I know 3 times 2 is the same as 2 times 3. So that must be 6, but let's just double check. So 2 lots of 3, 3, 6. Fantastic. Now, both answers are the same, so which inequality symbol did you use? That's right, equals, because equals means the same. Fantastic. So in my circle goes equals to show that both sums make the same answer. Fantastic. Okay, for question number 4, our last one, we have 75 subtract 10. So remember, on these ones, when I'm subtracting or adding 10, I'm not adding or taking away any more ones. My ones are going to stay the same, but remember it's subtract, so we are going backwards. So 75 goes back to 65. Fantastic. We don't even need to count that in our head. So 75, 65. Well done, year 2. I'm going to pause the video, show you all the answers, and you can check your answers. Okay, ready for our last flashback 4? Brilliant. Okay, reminds me of being in our mental maths lessons at school on a Friday too. So number 1, is 13 odd or even? Now we should remember this from our mental math starters that we've had at the start of every lesson. So odd or even. Remember, even is a multiple of 2. Let's count in 2s and see if we say the number 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Is it a multiple of 2? No. So 13 must be odd. Fantastic. Okay, question number 2 is similar to one that we had on our last slide. So we've got divide 14 by 2 and our keyword there is divide. See if you can write this in a number sentence and count to find the answer. Pause the video now. Brilliant. So we should have written 14 divide by 2 using our divide symbol. Fantastic. And then how many 2's are in 14? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's right, there are 7. So 14 divided by 2 equals 7. Lots of you were really speedy on that one after all that time spent on Times Table Rockstars. Well done. Okay, number 3, we're almost there. You're working really hard today, year 2. Now another wordy problem. There are 5 players on a football team. How many players on 4 football teams? Here's another tricky word problem. See if you can pause the video now and find all the important keywords. Excellent. So I know that there are 5 players on a football team. So in one team we have 5. We need to work out how many players are in 4 lots of football team. Did you hear those keywords then? Lots of. Remember, lots of times by multiply. So I need 4 lots of 5, which is the same as doing 4 times 5. Pause the video now because I know you can work that out all by yourself. Fantastic. 4 times 5, 4 lots of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. Or you could have swapped it round and done 5 times 4. Fantastic. Well done, year 2. Okay, our final question. How much money is there all together? So a keyword there is all together, so we know that we need to add them. So I'm looking at these coins. Pause the video now. What coins are in that picture? Brilliant. I've got a 10, a 10p, another 10p, and a penny and a penny. So I'm going to count in 10s and 1s to help me. So I'm going to count all the 10s in 10s and then carry on counting in 1s. See if you can pause the video now and count in 10s and 1s. Excellent. Let's practice together. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. So I had 10 add 10 add 10 equals 30. And remember, it's really important that we write p because we've got 30p. And then I've got 1 add 1 equals 2p. So altogether I have 32p. Well done, year 2. Fantastic maths lesson today. I hope you really enjoyed recapping all our flashback 4s, and I'll see you next Friday for our next Friday flashback.